All right, get up. You gotta get crazy. Get up.
Focus for real. If that say my time, I'll beat her ass. You know what the you doing? Put my I'll beat your ass with. You know exactly what you was doing.
Are you gay?
How you gonna ask me a question like that?
How do you marry a woman?
Baby, almost done, Mama's almost done.
And then turn around and let a man bend you over?
Sometimes the cycle of abuse doesn't end with the next generation. Sometimes people who grew up in broken homes promise themselves they'll never become their parents, that their children will never know the pain they once felt. And some actually keep that promise. But some people choose to use their trauma as an excuse and repeat the mistakes all over again. They don't just repeat the cycle, they ride it like a wrecking ball through their own children's lives. And today we're talking about one such individual, Shanika Grant, a woman who proves that not every story has a redemption arc. A mother of 10, yes, 10 children, and somehow not a single one of them is treated like they matter.
As old as I would have burned your leg. That's crazy. When you're small. What? For real.
To call Shanika toxic would be an understatement. She's the kind of parent people warn you about, a living, breathing cautionary tale of what happens when someone refuses to break the cycle and instead turns it into content. If you've ever seen her before, you must have an idea of just how neglectful and toxic she is towards her own kids. However, in this video, we're going to take a much deeper dive into her disgusting behaviors and why she's in all ways and forms unfit to take care of 10 kids.
I see how y'all living, yo.
In the closet.
They call me a bad mama. Look what the I go through every day in this household trying to protect everybody in this goddamn house. I'm tired of the in here, man. Every day of my life, I'm doing whatever I can to provide for 10 kids by myself. By myself. And y'all can't team work and do this shit together. I need the help where it's due. This is supposed to be done right now, yo. Look at this mess, man. Look at this sink, man. Look at the mess. I should have to do this by myself. God. Get the call you on the phone and tell you to do this today, man. And you know why.
And 1, 2.
Should be hard out here trying to go out here and make $1 every day of my damn life when these bills are paid. And y'all running the internet and the light bill up. Shit ain't fucking free out here. You gotta take everything you want to say and wrong, man. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired. Oh!
Shanika Grant, also known as Independent Nika, has 39,000 followers on her TikTok account where she posts content related to her children and daily life. She was born on October 15th, 1984 in South Carolina. When Nika was only 17, she ran away from her house and had her first daughter, Shaniah, when she was 19, followed by her second child, Tyken Isaac. Nia is now 21 years old, a fully grown adult, but she's still stuck with her toxic family, and being a parent to her. On the contrary, she became worse and worse. When looking at her videos, we noticed a disruptive cycle of toxic relationships. For those who haven't seen her videos before, we'd like to introduce you all to this guy, Hayward. He is the father of Shanika's remaining 8 babies, and he is barely there. He doesn't support his family and comes to visit only once in a while. In fact, he's now married to someone else and has kids with multiple partners. When Nika first ran away from her grandmother's house and had Papa and Naya, she was living on Section 8 assistance from the government. For those of you who are unaware, Section 8 assistance, officially known as the Housing Choice Voucher Program, is a federal initiative in the United States designed to help low-income individuals and families afford safe and decent housing in the private market. Nika was also juggling multiple jobs to provide for a family of 3 at the time. She was working at Popeyes when she first met Hayward, the love of her life. Now, you should know one thing before you go further into the video, and that is that Nika is completely obsessed with this man. She talks constantly about how she's the mother of his 8 babies and that she came first into his life. Even though Hayward never truly respected her or supported her, she decided to stay with this man and keep having kids with him in the hopes that he would stay. which, to be honest, is kind of horrifying. Nika doesn't want to take care of all these kids. She just wants to have the kids so that she can acquire the title of Hayward's ultimate baby mama. We mean, just look at the way she talks about herself and Hayward.
She messed with a married man. No, he was my man first. He was my husband first. I was with him since 2009. I'm going to always be first with his kids. I don't care what nobody say. You can have your cake, but you can't eat it over here. You can come see your damn kids. You can give your kids whatever you want to give them. I ain't going to stop that man from seeing his kids. I'm not going to do that.
He had the wife, he had the girlfriend, and then he had me. Of course, I'm getting ready to have my baby. But I was telling people I'm the wife, the girlfriend, and the baby mama all in one. That's what I was, because I was there before the wife, I was there before the girlfriend, I was there before anybody. Like in 2009, it was me. Even though he was a dog, doing what he doing, young, going to college, had females. You know, he had a lot going on. We was trying to fix the problem before it got worse. Hayward was deeply in love with me. Yes, he was. He did ask me to marry him, and that's not a lie. I told him no because I was not ready and I was not financially stable. I was not about to put myself in a situation of knowing that I was going to have an issue later down in life of trying to dang on get a divorce from a man that I didn't really want to be married to because of the situation that we were going through behind closed doors, and nobody never understand what we were going through. I can't tell every detail of what me and Hayward went through behind closed doors, but I know we've been through a lot together. You know, as one, having all our children, we had 8. So having all our children, you know, all the ups and downs. I mean, like, it was a lot going on. And I tried to hold on to what he was saying, even though he told me lies. Oh, yeah, we were still messing around. Of course, I was pregnant with his baby. So, yeah, at the time he was with the girlfriend, we were still messing around. When you're in love with a man and y'all been through so much in y'all life and been together for so many years, especially when we've been together almost 10 years, I mean, how can you let go of somebody that you have gave all your trust to and somebody that you really love?
When Nika first crossed paths with Hayward, he was fresh out of jail, and she was already a mother to 2 young children. Despite his recent incarceration, she welcomed him into her home without hesitation, seemingly indifferent to the potential impact on her children. Her infatuation with him overshadowed any concerns about the environment she was creating for her family. Even now, Shanika professes that he loved her, yet it's evident that he was involved with other women during her pregnancies with his children. This unwavering attachment, despite clear signs of betrayal, suggests a level of denial that borders on delusion. After Hayward moved in with Nika, he started selling drugs from their house, which eventually led to a police bust, and Nika's children were taken away from her by the Department of Social Services. Hayward was sent back to jail, and Nika lost her housing, which was provided to her by Section 8 assistants. She even wrote a song about how much it hurts to lose her kids. The song was titled, "How Could Love Hurt So Bad? He Got a Wife, But I Was First."
I never knew I would be in so much pain when they took my children away. The world didn't see or know my pain. I was so hurt. I wanted to give up on love. I asked the Lord why did they took them away. I never gave up the fight for my innocence and my rights, for my children. When the world said I wouldn't get them back, the Lord knew his plan.
Now, you would think that this would be enough to knock some sense into this woman, but no, the only thing she cared about, even after losing her house and her children, was Hayward. Instead of saying goodbye to this man for good, she bonded him out of jail. She never saw Hayward's behavior as anything wrong, and this has a major part to play in the neglect of her children. She somehow managed to regain custody of her kids while still married to Hayward. She even got a house, and guess what? She kept having babies with him. She currently has 10 kids, 8 of whom are possibly Hayward's. During this entire period, Hayward was still seeing other people. He also left Nika for his high school sweetheart, who he believes is called Belinda. He also married Belinda and had a kid with her. We're not entirely sure of his dating timelines, but he was also dating his other side chick called Jessica on and off during this time. Everything that we know about Belinda and Jessica so far comes from Nika herself.
Not about to do no more. That was just a waste of my time and day, because I'll never harass and stalk anybody of that nature. Because at the same time, when I was with Hayward, it was no Jessica, Belinda, or nobody around. It was just Nika, okay? Me and him. But now, what he got going on now with his wife and his girlfriend, that's his problem. But whatever she said is what she said. Nika don't got nothing to do with that. I'm not bringing up nobody's name or nothing, but y'all want to bring her name up on my live. Let's keep her name off this live. Let's don't bring her name up. Let's be respectful, because whatever she said, I got nothing to do with that. And woman to woman, whatever they got going on, that's their problem. Me and Hayward have children together. I'm always going to be around. I'm never going to go nowhere, period. And I'll just say what I said. I'm never going anywhere. I can take off my glasses. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be right there. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be right here where I'm going. I got 8 kids from this man. If a woman can't accept the man and his package deal, then that's their problem. But at the same time, like I told Hayward behind closed doors, these are our kids. I don't care what he got going on with nobody or whatever he may have going on with her, him, her, whoever, whatever. I don't care. Don't bring up her name. Out of respect, I don't got nothing to do with their relationship, her or nothing. Don't bring her name up. That's all I got to say, because I don't got no time for none of that.
To be honest, this guy was just all over the place. He was having kids like it was no big deal. However, what concerns us the most is Nika's behavior and approach towards it. When Hayward was seeing other women, he would still visit Nika, and she would end up pregnant. So even though he was there intermittently, she would still seek comfort in his occasional presence. She would put him on a pedestal and find ways to make him stay. This cycle of leaving and coming back whenever he wanted without providing any physical or emotional support whatsoever to Nika or the kids was extremely dangerous. Not only for Nika, but also for the kids. From her videos, it's very clear that she was not able to get over the fact that Hayward didn't want her, that he went and married someone else and didn't care about her. However, with the Hayward situation explained, we'd like to talk about her living situation and the neglect the kids faced while living with her. If you take one look at her TikTok, you'll see that she portrays herself as a poor single mother who has nobody to help her. But this is not entirely true. One thing about Nika that you need to know is that she is a certified e-beggar. She constantly uses her kids to gain sympathy and get people to give her money. She also dry begs a lot by posting things like this and this. At one point, she even stopped dry begging. She would straight up ask people for money and would get on live for bingo money.
How my day going? It would go even better if somebody paid for my bingo tonight. I'm trying to get somebody to pay for my bingo tonight, yo, for real. That's why I jumped on it. I know I got some true supporters out here.
We also came across multiple videos of her where she's teaching her kids to beg for money as well.
Alright. We need some food, some water. Happy ain't show up. No damn what? We need food and water. Ain't no world.
We need some water.
Yeah, we need food and water.
Yeah, and we need some Coke.
Tell them again. I said, tell them what you need. Tell them a lot what we need.
Coke.
You need some Coke. Y'all some Coca-Cola. Tell them again.
We need some Coke.
Tell them you need some food too.
We need some food too.
Say we hungry.
We hungry as heck.
I thought you about to cuss too.
I ain't gonna cuss when you lie.
Oh, you smart. You in there?
It's bad enough that Nika is out here begging for herself, but asking her kids to do the same? That's just messed up. Kids should be learning how to grow, dream, and believe in themselves, not how to hustle strangers for cash. When a parent teaches their child to beg, lie, or scam, they're basically handing them a blueprint for a life full of trouble. These kids are watching everything. They see that asking for money gets results, that bending the truth works, and that stealing isn't a big deal if it helps you get by. Before you know it, that becomes their normal. They grow up thinking manipulation is just part of survival. And the worst part is that Nika doesn't even seem to care. She's not only begging for money, but she's also lying to people who are giving her money. She says that she wants the money for her kids, but she spends most of it on herself, on fast food and clothes for herself, while the kids are seen wearing oversized baggy clothes, and sometimes no clothes at all.
Gotta get the app, y'all. Free food. Hold on, baby.
Oh, my kids can rock the f out these.
They do not need those. They're gonna damage some things.
It's in boys.
I think those in kids very much.
I'm just going through stuff. I know I can't fit it. Yep, these in boys. These are Jordan she sent.
She has money to get her hair done and nails done, but she doesn't have gas money. She asks people for gas money and then posts things like saying she's grown and she'll go wherever she wants, despite not having enough money to even fill her tank. We found this post on Reddit where someone exposed her for begging for laundry money, and then a few days later posting this on her Facebook, saying she needs a Victoria's Secret bra. Meanwhile, her children have been wearing the same old clothes for ages. She even refuses to buy her kids proper food. In one of her videos, she says that $3 a piece is too much for her kids to get a snow cone at school, but she spends money all day eating out, doing mukbangs in her car.
Bro, put it over each other. Let me see your
Buckle it up. Let them hold it so you buckle your seatbelt up.
Mom, there's only $3 for this Lolcow.
When?
Tomorrow.
3 a piece is a lot of money, you know.
Nah, it's only like, it's only $2.
Oh, that must gonna go home and work and do your chores, get $2 a piece in this car. Cause I will give it to you.
Oh, no, Mom. I'm not free. This is free.
Good. I'm
No, I'm not paying no $3 a piece for each one of y'all for the snow cone.
I said, give me that.
So where the paper at?
Oh, there's no paper.
Lena, sit back. You got your seatbelt on now. Sit back.
I just held up some thing that.
Well, I'll give her money once everybody can do something. I'm not about to pay all that money on the snow cones for everybody to get nothing. Lena school, you only pay $1 for ice cream.
Bruh.
Why you eating that cookie in this car? I told you no eating in my car. You need to wait till you get home. Put it up. It better not be a crumb in my damn seat. You think I'm playing with you in it? Tell don't forget to what?
Recently, she went viral for getting her kid a Zaxby's meal for her birthday, and the kid cried after receiving it.
Don't put it on the ground.
So you got that too. What else you asked for your birthday?
I know
What else you asked for?
I don't know.
Oh, you know. You about to tear it up at it. She running, boy. She running. What is that, Samara?
So it's thighs, ribs, bacon, cheese,
And what else you
and
missing?
chicken.
There you go.
I saw these on eyes, man. I ain't know it.
You saw it on the ad?
Mm-hmm.
It should be good. They food be good.
Well,
It ain't come with no drink, so
You just want everybody to see, girl, you perfect. Miss Perfect. I ain't spoil you. See what I'm saying? Yummy, huh?
It's genuinely heartbreaking to see a child cry just for a decent meal. If the family were truly struggling financially, it would be one thing, but that's not the case here. Nika is notoriously known for using her food stamps to buy junk food for herself, leaving her children malnourished. We also came across this one video where Nika and her eldest daughter Naya were enjoying Korean chicken wings while the younger children ate ice. This kind of behavior raises serious concerns about the well-being of her children.
Oh. Gotta put ice on it. Misuse. Let's see. Gotta put ice on it. Should have flats. Look, roll through the fly like a Batmobile. You should get everything from this thing. Like $3. But that's good for them, you know the thing. You know what got I'm very happy. Check this smoke. Let me go with this, y'all. I'll put it in.
It's not just about the food, it's about the message being sent to the kids that their needs come second. This kind of environment can have a lasting effect on a child's development and self-worth. It's essential for communities to be aware and take action when children's well-being is at stake. It's deeply unsettling to witness a mother who not only neglects her children's basic needs, but also subjects them to constant verbal. These outbursts frequently occur when the children are merely seeking her attention, only to be met with hostility as she focuses on recording herself for social media. Here are a few of the many, many instances where she just showed a complete lack of love and affection for her kids.
Get out! Get out! It's annoying for you to keep banging on the glass every 5 minutes. Is you retarded?
Mama, I'm a liar.
No, I just poured you something. That boy sitting there banging on the glass like something wrong with him. That's it. I don't whip my children, so at the end of the day.
She also consistently cusses around and at her kids. There have been countless instances where she used curse words to talk to her children. Now, this is concerning for a number of reasons. For starters, when a parent uses such words in daily conversations, this is what the kid learns. And this is very evident when you look at her kids talking. They frequently use these words themselves, because pretty much that's all they hear.
Oh! Fucking bitch.
Stop cussing. You. That's wild. She just saying like it's normal words.
Nika, what's so funny? She teach that baby how to say that?
No, she learned it for what she hear.
We don't know why no one has taken action against this, but these videos should be more than enough to get CPS to take our kids away and put them in proper care. The psychological impact of this environment on the children cannot be overstated. Constant exposure to verbal aggression and emotional neglect can lead to long-term developmental issues, affecting their self-esteem and ability to form healthy relationships. It's imperative that steps are taken to protect these children and provide them with a nurturing environment they deserve. We don't know if CPS is really involved, but we did come across this one video where Nika talks about her monthly CPS visits.
A meeting here, and court is adjourned. I want everybody to say hello. Court is adjourned. So yeah, we're having a meeting here today for Shaniah and me for her counseling, but you know, we're getting everything done. Say, holy moly, dome shop. Now you're so pretty. So we're getting everything done. Y'all want to see Lena? Hey, Nina. We're handling this. We'll be right back. Look at me.
It smells so good.
No, son.
You smell so good.
Have a seat. Have a seat. Girl, please. Hey, that ain't even no business.
Yeah, stop doing
I don't care about your business. My business. That ain't even no business. They cannot get along. Business. You're in my business. Don't do that. Don't do that. Kira, I just put you down for 1 second. Look at you crying. Always, these kids don't know how to act. Look at that. He twirling around in the chair. You got an attitude. Having a meeting here.
There is also a Change.org petition titled Save Those Children from Shanika Grant. The petition states, "Our ultimate goal is not just about saving these 10 innocent lives, but also about ensuring that every child within our community grows up in a safe environment, free from fear, neglect, or harm. Please sign this petition today. Let's hold CPS accountable for their duty towards our most vulnerable citizens, our children." Despite so many instances of abuse, neglect, and a petition against her, nothing has been done to rehome these poor kids, and it's just heartbreaking to see. Also, we'd like to shed some light on her cooking. For those of you who haven't seen her disgusting cooking videos before, she cooks extremely small portions of food for her kids with barely any meat at all, while she eats delicious food all by herself in the car.
Oh, we doing the boxing matches. Meow.
How you gonna ask me a question like that?
How do you marry a woman
Baby, almost done, Mama. It's almost done.
and then turn around and let a man bend you over? Oh, so you doing the bending? Is that what it is?
Bust, baby. I cook a big ass pot. Everybody get second. Baby, I'm not about to sit here and cook all this. The yams right there.
You're saying a lot.
Of course, we have poker beans and hot dogs and sausages mixed together. Butter added into the rice, and then we have some yams over that just now started cooking. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
We mean you're giving your kids that? Well, you get to shove chicken wings and McDonald's up your mouth every day? This is one step beyond selfish. Nika also has these security cameras around her house, which, by the way, consist of very little furniture. She posts video footage from these cameras, and her audience has spotted some really disturbing things in these videos. For starters, the sleeping situation is just horrifying. The kids don't even have a proper mattress to sleep on, and it's even worse than the Jenkins. They at least had a few moldy mattresses and pillows in their living room. In this footage, you can see kids just plopped on the floor.
Yo, look like you did. Yo, that probably smells of phone. Like, you got what is it? Naya. Slide that through there for my phone, bro. And then speak with.
We also found this picture of one of our kids sleeping under the cupboard. We're not sure where this kid is lying, but it looks like a very cramped and uncomfortable place. Another deeply troubling aspect is how Nika disregards her children's privacy. She frequently shares their faces and personal moments online, exposing them to the world without their consent. This practice, often referred to as sharenting, involves parents publicizing sensitive content about their children on social media, raising significant ethical and privacy concerns. By broadcasting their lives, Nika not only violates their privacy, but also subjects them to potential ridicule and embarrassment. When these children grow up, they may be haunted by these clips, facing challenges in their personal and professional lives due to the digital footprint created without their consent. Such exposure can have lasting impacts on their self-esteem and social relationships. It's important, and we cannot stress this enough, to recognize the importance of children's privacy and the potential consequences of sharing their lives without consent. A little while ago, Nika was also under fire for not letting Naya buy $20 pants.
Wear whatever they want to wear. And see, with my girls going to school, Kaya, she's not very picky on what she wears. She don't care what she wears. She don't care what nobody say either. She just gonna dress. With Samari, she's very picky on what she likes to wear. And me personally, honestly, it's hard for me to shop for Samari. I can go out here and be like, you know, you want to get this, you want to get that. She want to go over and beyond and get $100 worth of pair of jeans. No, honey, it doesn't work like that. It ain't your money, it's my money, and I got a budget. I can't go and buy you a $100 pair of jeans. I can't do that. And that's one thing that she does. Her dad got her like that. He went off on her birthday. Yes, it was her birthday. She's supposed to get, you know, whatever she wants. She likes $100 jeans, $100 shirts. I can't do that, honey. I got 10 kids I got to buy for. If you want to get a $20 pair of jeans or a $15 pair of jeans, that's fine. But it's going to be your money that you work for. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go out here and buy one child a $100 pair of jeans and then you got 9 more behind them or 8 more behind them. So, you know, I was talking to Samari about certain things in the household, Kaya, on, you know, certain things that they may want and what they would like to wear. But when Kaya said, Mom, I don't care what you get me, whatever you got me to wear, I'm going to wear it.
Mind you that this is the daughter who's been working her ass off to buy food for Nika's kids, who are not her responsibility.
Okay. So the wing's not hot. It's making me mad. Yes, it is. Stop being picky. That's my fault. I paid for it. Huh? Okay. My money. I went hard out here.
She then posted this video on her YouTube. In this video, Nika mentioned that she had already given Naya a significant amount of money, which is why she declined to buy pants for her, suggesting that Naya should use her own funds. Regarding Papa, she stated that he has plenty of jackets and clothes, but chooses to wear the same ones repeatedly. For Laya, Nika claimed to have fulfilled all her Christmas wishes, including an additional item that hadn't arrived yet. She also noted that Laya didn't want a bike, implying that her apparent sadness during the holiday was unfounded. She acknowledged Naya's loving nature towards her siblings and highlighted that Naya had been working and paying bills. expressing uncertainty about how she would manage without her. Nia's passive agreement during this conversation suggests a complex dynamic where she may feel obligated to support her mother. Addressing Lia's experiences at school, Nika revealed that Lia is being bullied due to her mother's online presence. Nika and Nia plan to visit the school to address these issues. This situation underscores the impact of a parent's public actions on their children's social experiences. Like we mentioned earlier, these kids are growing up, and it wouldn't be surprising if they say that they're facing bullying in school. And the only person to blame for this is Nika. She's putting everything on the internet without thinking twice. We cannot imagine how emotionally draining it must have been for these kids to be associated with such an image so early in their lives. Nika also stated in the video that her only job is YouTube and that she doesn't engage in other work. She expects her children to clean the house thoroughly upon returning from school.
Hey, you lazy rat, get up. Get up. Come on, help us. Get your lazy self up. I'm gonna pick up some trash. Here you go. It's your room. You can't have no attitude. Showing y'all how the fuck these kids do the trunk. This is the trash on this side. It's trash all right here. And these the clothes. So I'm about to get right here and organize all this shit before I get the green grass off the ground to do the prank on Naya. Because this is ridiculous, dumb, stupid, and the flies coming out. They got all the trash right here. Like, this is what I be talking about, yo. They don't organize and they don't do nothing right. And I have to do this every time. But I don't whip their ass. So I'm about to get... It's right there. It's right there. Ain't nothing right there but a piece of paper and a dustpan and a board and a shirt. That's it. Don't show the hallway. I don't give a damn what nobody say. This ain't. This is not. And like I said, the house ain't dirty. It just got stuff out of order.
She claimed that her actions are not for internet validation, but because she sees herself as both mother and father to her children. However, from her videos, it really doesn't look like that. Regarding Lia's hair, Nika mentioned that she didn't take her to a salon, opting instead for home care and allowing Lia to choose her hairstyle. This, according to us at least, is very hypocritical because she herself gets her hair done, and there is proof of that. So she can go to the salon and get her hair done, but heaven forbid if her daughter wants the same thing. When discussing Lia's bullying, Nika expressed a strong protective stance. However, observers have noted a discrepancy between her reactions to conflicts involving children versus adults, suggesting inconsistencies in her responses to confrontations. However, Nia's situation is by far the most heartbreaking part of this entire story. She is clearly suffering from what many refer to as eldest daughter syndrome. This term describes the experience of firstborn daughters who, due to parental neglect or incapacity, feel compelled to take on adult responsibilities prematurely, often caring for their siblings and even their parents. From what we've gathered, Nia has also been juggling multiple jobs to support her family. Instead of her mother being a pillar of support, the roles seem reversed. Nia not only provides financially, but also covers expenses like Nika's personal indulgences, including getting her nails done and shopping sprees. It's disheartening to see a young girl shoulder such immense responsibility while her mother seemingly takes advantage of her efforts.
Okay, so you work very hard, Mom. I work very hard. And you just paid the bills, and you just got Christmas gifts. So I give this gift from me to you. So I took this money out right here for you to put in your pocket and give it to you.
For
right
what?
Here.
What is that?
This is for you.
Like, what is you doing, man? You ain't never seen we was coming out to the bank for me. You say for you.
Get this. This money is for you. Here you go.
Me? What is this?
That's $400.
Stop playing!
That's $400.
For Christmas?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God! I love you too. Oh, you're so sweet.
That's
My
$400.
baby gave. Oh, hold on, y'all a minute, please. Oh my God!
Yep.
You know I'm about to pay a bill, y'all.
That's $400
Another
for
one
you.
for my Christmas.
Yep.
Oh, I love you too.
Christmas.
Oh, my bookie butt. Oh my God! Look at me, y'all.
Look at her, y'all.
For Christmas.
She got
Oh my
$400.
God. You so stinking, but I love you. Merry Christmas to you too, bookie butt.
Guess what? We're going shopping tomorrow.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
She's basically exploiting her daughter for selfish reasons, for her personal indulgences, while the rest of her kids suffer every day. And it isn't like she's happy with Nia either. She's just not happy with any of her kids.
I said, go take a shower, because y'all had the same clothes on for the last couple of days and probably the same underwear, because I seen y'all didn't take a shower or washed. This little girl bucks up at me. Oh, whoa. Blase, blah, what? Hold on. No. Who are you talking to? First of all. Second of all, what is going on? What you just said? Because I ain't heard nothing you said. All thing I said was to go take a shower. Get yourself ready for the day. Because y'all got the same clothes on. And then I'll be making videos and y'all be getting in the videos and people thinking that y'all not taking baths, y'all not washing, or y'all don't have clean clothes. When I go to the laundromat and wash clothes every week or every other week, when I have videos showing that I do laundry all the time. You know what I'm saying? So no disrespect to me or my children. I just be trying to tell my girls all the time, you have to change your undies every day. Me personally, honestly, I get up every day, maybe 24 hours a day, and they ain't gonna change my underwear, take a bath or whatever, especially when I'm feeling sticky. It's no discrimination on none of my girls at all, y'all. All I try to do is teach these kids the right way of life, because they gotta go out there into this world by themselves. And I'm doing this by choice. You know what I'm saying?
For the record, Nia is now a 21-year-old woman. She's fully capable of leaving her toxic house and doing something for herself. However, she is constantly made to feel like it is her responsibility to take care of the family. And if she ever decides to do something for herself or enjoy life, this is what she gets from Nika.
The comment section on my YouTube channel, I always do this every time. I do it on Instagram, and sometimes I do it on TikTok. Well, tonight I'm doing it on TikTok because TikTok is where most of the flame coming in at. Due to respect, y'all, as Shaniah's mom, Shaniah, which is Nia, mom, I'm very concerned when she leave like that, or she just pick up and she goes. Hey, did I say be quiet? Lay down. When she just pick up and go and not say anything. That's just me being concerned about my child. Now, she's grown, yes, but she have to let me know when she leaves this house. That's all I got to say. Nothing else. The comment section is going bonkers because some people saying, well, she's grown, she shouldn't tell you anything. You might get mad with her. I would never get mad at Nia for nothing. I already told her 100 times, girl, get out the house. You ain't got no kids. You free. You have nothing to worry about. These kids belongs to me. That's not your responsibility. So I'm glad she's out doing what she really wants to do. And that, I mean, go out and have fun. Ain't nothing wrong with having fun. Just let your parents know where you're at. That's all I say. Where you going? You know, even though I go out to bingo and I go out, I'm like, well, I'm going to bingo tonight. You know, I'm going this place tonight. I just don't pick up and leave without telling her where I'm going. And this girl just zoomed the camera in. Sorry, y'all. I don't care how grown you get. I mean, when you hit the age of knowing that you're not in the household with me anymore and you want to go out on your own, that's different. But sometimes it's best to let your parents know where you're going, who you with. You ain't really got to tell your location, but you can tell your parents where you're at. And that's the only thing that have me concerned about her and her well-being, is because she did not say she was leaving yesterday. She just picked up and left after she dropped off Leah. You know what I'm saying? But we did have a talk in the household before when she pulled that mark. You got to let me know when you leave. You just can't pick up and leave and not say, Mama, I'm going this way or going that way. Because I got to know. Because if something happens to my child, you know, the person who she was with is not going to say anything. Me personally, honestly, for the safety of her and how her mouth is and the way she is, I'm overprotective over my children. So at the end of the day, no, I'm not mad. Let's address that right now. I'm not mad, okay? No, you do not supposed to break household rules. I'm not mad. It's just the fact that I'm mad that she didn't tell me where she was going, because, of course, I laid awake last night and I did a TikTok video. I basically went live because I was worried about where she was at. I didn't get a phone call or nothing. I had to call her last night while I was live on TikTok talking to her, telling her to bring a soda. That's when she said she wasn't coming home. Well, at that time, you texted, you should have said, Mama, I'm not coming home tonight. You know, don't look for me. I've been looking for her all night last night, so I stayed awake. And I see what my grandma means now about us not coming home, or we just pick up and leave. I got tired of being abused, and I got tired of going through the things I was going through in my childhood life. So when I got into puberty and I was 17 years old, can I please tell my story? Y'all be quiet. Either you be quiet, or I'm gonna pop you and make you go to sleep. When I got 17 and got into my puberty stage, hold on, y'all, hold on. I can't talk over y'all. I can't talk. Hold on. Hold on. Hey. You get down there. You get at the bottom. Get over here. You get over here. You stay down there and you lay down. And don't move. But if I turn on the light, it's gonna wake up everybody. I can turn on the light if y'all want me to, but it's gonna wake up everybody in the house. So when I got 17, I decided that I want to run away. I didn't tell my grandma where I was going, what I was capable of doing at the time. So when I left, I didn't think about twice of how she may feel. I didn't think about the consequence that comes behind it. I was too damn grown for my own age, because I wanted to get away from all my problems I was going through. So, like I said, when I was 17, I had a reason why to run away and leave the house, because I got tired of being abused. I got tired of sleeping in the laundry room behind, in between two wash machines. I got tired of cutting the flower yard and being treated like a slave, actually, okay? So I got tired of being locked down in a home that I felt like I was not safe in. So I wound up taking a few pair of underwears and a few pair of pants and packing my shit and going to the schoolhouse after my brother told me they got this place online. You sell black magazines and they'll pay for you to go to where you need to go at. And so I said, okay, I'm going to just do just that. So I packed my and I left, and I didn't look twice or think about the risk of going out there by myself on that road alone. I didn't think about anything. I didn't think about me dying or anything because I got tired of a lot of things I was going through in my life. So I was being held hostage like I was in prison. So I got free. I was out there in that world alone. I didn't know which way to go, which way to turn. So let me put this in this slot that I'm about to say. My daughter means the world to me, okay? When she stepped out and she left yesterday, it hurted me because she didn't say, Mom, I'm leaving to go anywhere. Yes, it hurted me because the fact that's my child. That's my daughter. That's my firstborn. You gotta respect household rules. You have to respect what goes on in this household. You're not being harmed. You're not being held hostage like I was. Excuse me. Okay, in a minute. You say excuse me. She's not being held hostage in this household. She's not being abused. She's not being neglected. None of that. She just needs to be.
Nika just goes on live and rants about how Nia has to follow the rules if she wants to stay in her house, all while using her money to fund her shopping. Also, can we just talk about how she shouts at the kids randomly while on camera? If she's behaving this way on camera, heaven knows what she does to those kids off camera. Nia has also been involved in an accident, and the doctor suggested she rest to fully recover. However, the poor girl was already looking for jobs from her hospital bed because she knew that she had a whole family to look after. And the worst thing about this is that Nika never even encouraged her to take proper rest to heal from her injuries.
So it's on my YouTube channel. We did a video where I show y'all I talk about when Nia was in a car wreck and an 18-wheeler hit her head on, or she hit him or whatever. But we come to find out we're going to get a lawyer and everything of that nature. But we think he hit her head on and sling her into a tree. So we went back to the scene where it was at. Her arm, side swipe or head on. Grandma said it was head on.
Grandma said head on.
Now I don't remember anything because she was wet and black. So Grandma came to me. So she allowed to be. She's blessed to be alive. Now, if y'all have any question about her arm and anything of that nature, now you don't mind talking about it. But her face was swollen. She had blood everywhere, all over her face, her feet, and everything.
My feet still got the little. You know how you got like blood scars?
Should we show the car?
Yeah, you can show the car. Yeah, you can show the car.
My feet still got those.
We got the picture of the car. You can just blur it in and just blur it out. But it's total.
1 second.
It's total. So we're gonna show y'all a picture of the car and how bad the car was and how Nia made it through this crash. So hold on.
And then there's her son, Tyken, also known as Papa. Growing up with a neglectful mother and an uninvolved father pushed him down a dark path. We came across a video of Nika where she's talking about Tyken and how he started stealing and selling drugs at just the age of 13.
What's wrong with you? Now I goddamn lost the car because you wrecked the car. The investigator just called and said they see the car on the side of the damn road wrecked, towed up. What is wrong with you, man?
Oh,
You Papa get attention at home?
Papa get all the attention in the world. What do you mean? I tell you, he run through this house like little kids.
Papa get more attention than anybody in this house. Sometimes he act like a little ass baby, bruh. And Papa can't get his way. Let me give you a prime example how Papa get attention.
Let's put some videos up there.
I got so many videos of Papa.
What you mean? You sleep in my bed with me?
Papa sits there. Papa gets whatever the hell he wants. He gets all the attention like everybody else. Papa asked me 3 times when he came back home, can he go to the skate ring? I took Papa every time he wanted to go to the skate ring. Papa said, Mama, can I go see my girlfriend at the mall? I said, well, now you got to work and I got to work. I ain't going to be able to do it. So if I'm not able to do something, I'm not able to do something. That does not mean you're going to take my car and put boys in there and ride around through the city like you grown. You ride around through the city in Columbia like you grown, right? You ride boys around in my car. Riding around town, you got 2 white boys you riding. Who their name is? Steve and whoever else you riding with. Well, I'm getting my information up and I'm doing everything in my power to get you back in my spot. And my car back. If you wreck that car, somebody's ass is in trouble, and it's not going to be you, it's going to be me. If you wreck that car and you got somebody in there, it's going to be on my behalf. You're not understanding what's going on right now. Put your guards down and let's go. Come on, put your guards down and let's go. Come on back around this way so we can get you where you need to be at. You want to go in a mental institution? No, you don't need to be there because you ain't crazy. You know what you got going on. You ain't fool. You ain't crazy. These are things you choose to do. And guess what? Papa don't get no ass cut. The last time Papa had an ass cut when Papa was 13 years old. Papa has not had an ass cut in God knows when. He has never had an ass cut. Papa was 13, he got his behind cut. Papa has never been disciplined the way he was disciplined when he was 13. Because Papa got out of hands when he was 14 and 15 because Papa was running away from school at the age 13. Papa was out selling drugs at the age 13. Papa was out here hanging with the wrong crowd at the age 13. Papa started stealing since he was 9.
He ran away from the police at 13.
Papa ran away from the police when he was 13. Papa started robbing people at 13. Papa started doing all the shit he's doing when he was 13. And everybody think they know about my life when they don't know. Or I don't treat him right. Or he don't have a place he calls home. Or he's mad because I got so many babies in the house. Or he's mad because he's not getting attention. That's not the motherfucking fact in this house. The fact is, he does not understand the definition of being a young teenager and going on the right path because he's falling behind the wrong group.
Honestly speaking, it is extremely sad to see a kid doing these things like this to make money or to feel noticed. Nika posted this video when Tyken started doing drugs and stole Nika's truck under the influence and then went on to crash it. Nika was very mad about it and even said that she wouldn't let Tyken stay in her house. He's now been living with her grandmother, who, by the way, is a crackhead herself and probably took Papa in for the money from the government. So Papa crashes the car. He also tells his mother that he wants to live in a treehouse now. We don't know for sure what this means, but it looks like Papa probably found some abandoned treehouse or something and saw it as an opportunity to run away from his toxic house. From what we've observed, it looks like these kids are looking for a way out. Unfortunately for them, they don't have anywhere to go. Nika's family is as abusive and toxic as she is. Their grandmother, we're pretty sure, is an addict herself, and living with any relative isn't an option either. Amidst all this, Naya is the responsible one, making up for her brother's misdeeds, and Nika refuses to be held accountable for anything. She expects Tyken and Naya to act like adults, while she's free to act like an immature, mentally unstable child. She also doesn't want Naya to leave the house because she's fully aware that if Naya leaves, she won't have anyone to fund her unnecessary shopping.
Let's see where she go.
Breathe before the kids get in the car.
I will. Just hate to see when you leave. Now you just came back safe. You had fun?
Yep.
Lena was crying for your girl. I did a bath for her. No, everybody gave Naya a hug and kiss. She hugged me like no tomorrow too. I did miss my baby. You got your mask. That's what's up. You let tell her, Lena.
Yeah.
Say you miss Naya, ain't it?
Yeah.
Looking all pretty. Yeah, we miss my baby. Uh-oh, she giving me the baby back now, look.
Yeah. My turn.
Yeah, my turn. Hold on.
Are you set?
My turn, y'all. She back. Yeah, safe and sound. Mommy job is never done.
What's up, y'all?
Y'all say hey to Naya? Kaya went in the house. She got attitude.
In our opinion, this is manipulation at its finest. Nika constantly makes her daughter feel like if she leaves, she is selfish, while in reality, it's Nika who's the selfish one. Besides this, there are also some really disturbing things about her household. For starters, she refuses to take her kids to the hospital. One of her kids, Kira, had an abscess on her gums, and she uploaded a video trying to pop it with her dirty nails.
See that? It comes out. Oh. Hold on, open mouth, open mouth. You can't suck that up. It's an acid. Oh, yeah. See that? It's coming out. Open your mouth. It's got pus in it. It's pus in it. See that? It comes out.
For those who are unaware, this is not something minor that can be cured at home, and especially not the way she's doing it. Despite her audience constantly telling her to take the kid to a doctor, she refused to do it, completely neglecting her health and well-being. However, the most disturbing part is yet to come. The things we've seen her say about her kids are just truly traumatizing.
My drugs in the house. They trying to say that Isaiah tested positive for cocaine, which was a lie. Because when I called back up there, the man that gave me the lab results, I recorded the whole damn thing. But I had got a new phone. He said no, Isaiah did not test positive for nothing. He said that Kira had a little bit of. He said something. She had a little bit of semen in her mouth or something like that. Now, living in the neighborhood was living it. My kids and I ain't taking a break.
Yeah, she just said that. In one of her videos, people noticed that her kids have been doing some really inappropriate things in the background. For instance, this one clip where her son is exposing himself to his sibling. While this is happening in her background, she's busy talking to the camera all day, paying no attention whatsoever to her kids or what they're up to. This isn't only neglectful, but also extremely alarming. As a mother, it is her responsibility to keep a check on things. But she's not a mother. She's a baby hoarder who had all these children just to keep a man. And in the end, even that didn't work out. Regardless, this kind of behavior isn't something that should be brushed under the rug. It's an indicator of something really disturbing that's going on in that household. This is something that Nika should take seriously and put an end to, especially given the fact that she herself experienced SA at a very close proximity. However, Nika decides to do nothing about it. In fact, we found this post, which really sent shivers down our spine. It's this Facebook post, where she talks about putting her daughter on birth control. The post reads, "Kids want to be grown up so bad and pregnant. She is so young, this is insane. Her whole childhood life is gone. Now she is a child about to be a mother raising a baby. That's why I do what I have to do with mines, especially when I know what goes on behind closed doors in my household." At first, we didn't know what she was talking about. But after digging a little deeper, we came across shocking and truly disgusting revelations. This is just beyond horrifying to us. Letting something like this happen in our house and then justifying it on social media is just disgusting to a whole new level. The way Nika is reacting to this situation just shows how completely unfit she is to take care of these kids, which calls for immediate action from the authorities. We came across a Reddit post that claims that Nika currently has only one kid in her care. The post reads, "Shanika is now left with one child in her care, now that Shalon is going to school." We don't know for sure if this is true, since CPS hasn't officially disclosed any information about the situation. While researching Nika, we couldn't help but wonder what caused her to be the way she is and raise her kids the way she did, which brings her to Nika's childhood. We intentionally decided to talk about this at the end of the video. And a major reason for doing this was to make you guys understand how the cycle of abuse can keep repeating itself. Also, we wanted to make sure no one confuses her childhood as an excuse for what she did to her own children. According to Nika herself, she was born in an extremely abusive household. She lived in South Carolina in a trailer with her stepfather, her mother, brother, and a sister. Her stepfather was extremely abusive towards her mother and would hit her daily. On the other hand, her mother hated Nika to her guts. Nika talked about this in a video and told her audience how her grandmother once told her that her mom set fire to the trailer that they lived in, with Nika still being inside.
My Uncle Derek would listen to what I have to say when I used to tell him about how my mom used to call me names, call me black, call me ugly, treated me like I was an outsider, never treated me like a human being, never treated me like a child that came out of her body, out of her womb. And it was hard for me to focus on school and life because I was a child. I never understand why you call me black, why you call me a hoe, why you call me a B word, or why you call me this, or why you call me that. And those words during that time as a child, never understand what it was. But by me being judged by the color of my skin by my own mother made me feel like an outcast. My mom will come down and get my other siblings, which is my brother and my sister, and pick them up and take them with her everywhere she went. And never ever thought about taking me. I was always the outcast because the color of my skin. You're not my child, you black, you ugly, you can never be my child. And I'm looking at her like, you gave me life and this is how the way you treated me. So, you know, she was gonna pick up my sister and my brother, take them on horseback rides, take them out to the zoo, take them to the fair. She even had her boyfriend, Greg, denied me of going with them. You know, Shanika can't go. You gotta leave her home. Why I can't go? You know, in my mind, like I'm saying, why I can't go? And I'm always crying and pouting for her, rooting for her to realize who I am. Like, I'm your daughter. How can you treat me like this? So, you know, behind closed doors, my grandma was alive and breathing during that time. And she was like, she came in my room because I was pouting and crying because I wanted to go. She said, Mika, everything gonna be okay. I don't know what's wrong with my daughter. I didn't raise her that way. I don't know why she treating you like that. But one day you're gonna have to forgive her. You know what I'm saying? So I never knew what a mother was. I only knew what a grandmother was. But a grandmother was a mother to me because that's a mother I never had. And that's the way I learned from a grandmother. But that was a mother to me because that was the only love and support that I was getting at the time as a child. And somebody who I could cry and lean on. At the time, I was being abused by my own mother and treated and neglected wrong.
She claims that she's almost been burned alive. But this isn't everything. Her mother also hated the way she looked. She would call Nika ugly and make fun of her skin color. These are the things that made Nika hate herself from a young age. She also said that her mother would take the rest of her siblings out, but leave her at home, which made her feel unloved and uncared for. Listening to her talk about it, it's evident that she didn't have a very happy childhood. Seeing something like this happen to your brother at the hands of your own uncle and seeing it being ignored was extremely traumatizing for her. However, this incident also shed some light on why she thinks her children touching each other is not such a big deal. Imagine a little kid growing up seeing SA in her house every day. Not a lot of people know this, but Nika also wrote a book about her life as a kid and what happened to her. The book is called Real Life Never Felt So Real. A creator on YouTube actually reviews the book, and according to her, some of the incidents that she mentions seem to be fabricated. Regardless of whether what she says is real or not, she cannot use whatever happened to her as an excuse to be a horrible mother. But at the same time, we cannot overlook the fact that she was consistently rejected as a kid, which made her seek validation from outside, from men who never gave her proper support. She kept having babies with a man who was barely present. In the end, it's just sad. If anything, Shanika's story teaches us an important lesson, that people who are not able to break the cycle of abuse shouldn't have kids of their own. They simply don't deserve it, and it's as simple as that. On this note, we'd like to end the video. That's all we have on Shanika Grant for now. We tried our best to cover all the details, even if they were uncomfortable to talk about. We don't know if all of her kids are living with her right now. All we found was one Reddit post claiming that she only has one kid under her care. If you know more about it, feel free to share with us in the comments. If you stayed this far into the video, then don't forget to like the video and let us know what you think about Shanika Grant and how abuse affects generations.